Hello, everyone. I'm Ashley Walden, and the intervention I'm going to be showing you today is called 4-in-1 Jenga. Materials that you will need are a box of blocks. You can find them at a Dollar Tree or a dollar store for usually pretty cheap. Some colored pens or markers, or some colored paper, or this PDF printed out in color. And so what all it entails is this is a set of questions on 4 different topic areas: impulse control, attachment, feelings, and social skills. And so what I have done is written one question from each category on every block. So it'll look kind of like this. And I've written them in different colors. And so what you would do is have the child pull a block. You build the blocks into a tower. The child pulls a block out, and then they have to answer whatever question is on that block. So I like this intervention because it's pretty flexible. You can use it with groups, individuals. I've even used it with sibling pairs before. And you can also tailor it to cover just about any topic. I have a different set of blocks that I use just for kind of rapport building or getting to know you kind of session. So today I'm going to have Jacqueline helping me, and she's going to pretend to be a second grade girl who is having trouble getting along with some of her classmates. So welcome back, Jacqueline.
Hi, Miss Ashley.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good.
Doing pretty good. How was your week?
It was okay.
Okay. So what happened during the week that made it just okay?
Nobody would play with me.
Oh, okay. So you're still having trouble at recess getting the kids to play
Yes.
with you? Okay.
I don't know what's wrong. It's just like nobody likes me, and I don't know why.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit today. I brought in a game for us. It's gonna be fun. You willing to
Okay.
play with me?
Sure.
Okay. So the first thing we have to do is build these blocks up into a tower. And the way we do that is we're gonna take 3 blocks horizontally and put 3 blocks vertically on top. So which way do you think the next 3 blocks are gonna go?
That way.
Right. You're exactly right. All right. So once we get this built up, we can play our game.
Well, how tall do you have to make it?
We're gonna put all the blocks on.
All of them?
All of them.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I think the game would be more fun with the more blocks we have. What do you think?
I guess so.
All right. You're doing an awesome job helping me.
Thank you. What if it falls down?
So that's part of our game. You're gonna have to try and pull a block out without making the whole tower fall down.
Well, how do you do that?
You gotta be very careful. And you gotta pick your blocks carefully. So, did you notice I have things written on the blocks?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you pull a block out, you're gonna have to answer the question that's on the block.
What if I don't know the answer?
Well, maybe we can find an answer together. Sound like a deal?
Okay.
All right. So we got our tower all built up. I'm scooting a little closer to you. Like this.
So what happens if I make it fall?
If you make it fall, the game's over, but we can always play again.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So go for it. Pick a block. You went for the easy one.
Of course.
Okay. What does it say?
What is the difference between tattling and informing?
Okay. So what do you think the difference between tattling on a classmate and informing a teacher of what's going on in the classroom? What do you think the difference is between those two?
When I'm tattling, I'm doing it because I want to get the person in trouble.
Right. So the intention there, well, the difference there is your intention, right? So when you're tattling, you want to see that person get in trouble. But when you're informing the teacher, you're trying to make sure that everybody's safe and that the teacher knows what's going on, right?
Mhm.
hmm So can you think of a time in the past week that you tattled?
No.
No. Can you think of a time in the past week that you informed the teacher something that was going on?
Oh, I told my teacher that Johnny he hit Melissa
hmm
and he tried to hide it and the teacher didn't see it. So I told the teacher that Johnny hit Melissa.
Right. So is that tattling or is that informing?
It's informing because the teacher didn't see it.
Okay. So what happened to Johnny after that?
He got in trouble.
Is that what you wanted to happen to Johnny?
Kinda.
Kind of. Okay. So that might
Cause
have
I don't
been
like him.
right. So that might have been tattling. So do the kids in class like when you tattle on them?
No,
No.
no, cause they get in trouble.
Right. And I bet you don't like to be tattled on either.
No, that gets on my nerves.
So what could we do in the next week a little bit differently?
Maybe not tattle
Mm-hmm.
and do more informing.
Mm-hmm. So what if you had spoken to Melissa first in that situation to see if she even wanted the teacher to know that Johnny had hit her?
Yeah, but boys shouldn't hit girls.
You're right.
And so that's wrong.
You're right. But did Johnny hit you?
No.
No, he hit Melissa, right?
Yeah.
So maybe speaking to Melissa first before you tell the teacher.
Okay.
Okay? So you can put that one back on top.
I gotta put it back.
You can put it back.
Oh.
All right. So choose another one. Let's pick one that's a little bit harder this time. Oh, you got it.
Tell about a time when you were a good sport about losing.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, it's not. I don't like to lose.
Nobody likes to lose.
Um, I think I ran a race in gym class and I didn't get mad because I didn't win because I twisted my ankle and
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't win, but I didn't get mad because I got hurt.
Right. So
So
you lost, but you were still okay with it.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Was it because you were focused on your ankle?
yeah. Cause it wasn't cause I wasn't good. It was because I hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hadn't hurt myself, I probably would have won.
Okay. So let's think about another time when you lost, but you weren't a good sport.
Mm, why do we have to think about that?
Because I was just wondering how the other kids might have felt if you weren't such a good sport.
Well, they would get mad,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't care.
Do you think that had anything to do with whether or not they played with you again?
Maybe.
Maybe. So after you lost the race, but you were a good sport, did you get to race those kids again?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So you see the difference there?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because they were nicer to me when I was a good sport.
Mm-hmm. So they were nicer to you when you were nicer to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the same goes for winning and still being a good sport, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
But sports are they're made. There's like a winner and a loser,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's made that way.
You're right. It's a lot of sports and activities that there's a winner and there's a loser.
Right. So Nobody's gonna be happy about losing.
Yeah, you don't have to be happy about losing, but you also shouldn't make the other kids feel bad about winning.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Which part don't you know about?
Cause if I win, I should be able to celebrate
Hmm.
and be happy, and they should be happy too that I won.
Right. So the same goes for you. If you lose, you should still be happy that the other person won, right? And
Oh, I get it.
and you know how losing feels, right? You said you don't like to lose. So
Nope.
if you win, you shouldn't make the other kids feel bad about losing. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. Put that one back on top.
Now we got a hole.
Yep, we're gonna put it this way. We got a hole. Let's see if we can make another one.
If you make another hole and they're gonna fall down,
You don't have to pull one from that same row. You can pull from another place.
that's gonna fall. I don't want to do that. How do you build a good reputation?
What's a
Oh boy.
reputation?
It's what people think you are, right?
Hmm.
It's kind of like sometimes it's like what people say you are or what people think you are. It's like people's opinion, or I don't really know how to put it in words.
That was a good explanation. So it's what other people think of you or how other people see you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you think people get those ideas from?
Mm, from things you do and sometimes things you say.
Hmm. So a way to build a good reputation would be,
To do good things.
what are some good things?
Like help people, and because then people will say that you're kind,
Hmm.
and to be honest, because then people will say that you're an honest person, and then people will think that they can trust you.
You're exactly right about that.
So,
So how do you think, what do you think your reputation is like right now?
well, I think it just depends on some people they don't like me,
Hmm.
but it's not because I'm not a good person.
Okay, so you think you do good things?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. I don't know why they don't like me. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. So have you talked to these kids about why they don't
No,
like you or why they don't want to play with you?
no,
No.
no. Cause they don't want to talk to me, so
Hmm.
I can't talk to them. So I don't know what to do.
So what about the kids that you do talk to or that you do play with? What kind of things do they say they like about you?
They say I'm funny,
Hmm.
and that they have fun with me, and that they like to have fun with me.
Okay. So you're fun
Mhm.
and you're funny.
Mhm.
Do they have any things that they don't like about you?
Mm, they said that I'm a sore loser sometimes.
Hmm. So that may be something that we can work on that would help more kids to like us and want to play with us.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
All right, put that one back. Good job. All right, pull one more.
Okay. Let's see. It's gonna fall. This is gonna be a hard one. Well, this says give the person on your left a compliment. I like your shoes.
Thank you.
I like them because they're sparkly.
Hmm. So have you ever given someone a compliment before?
Um, my mom,
Mm-hmm.
like when she's getting ready to go to work, I'll tell her that she looks nice or that I like what she put
Mm-hmm.
on.
That's really good. What about the kids at school? You give them a compliment?
Sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, like my friend Ashley, she wears this pretty bow in her hair sometimes, and whenever she wears it, I always tell her that I like it.
Well, how do you think she feels when you tell her that?
I don't really know. I guess happy.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she likes it when you tell her that, or she doesn't like it?
I think she likes
She
it.
likes it. Okay. So, and you said she's your friend.
Mhm.
So maybe she's friends with you because you're nice to her and give her compliments.
Oh, I never really thought of it.
Hmm. So have you tried complimenting other kids in class?
Just the ones that are my friends.
Hmm. Okay.
That's all.
So maybe reaching out to some of those other kids and spreading those compliments might help a
Well,
little
why
bit.
don't they give me compliments?
Mhm. Does Ashley give you compliments?
Mhm.
Right. So you give them and you get them back, right? So maybe extending a compliment to one of those kids will make them give you one back.
Okay.
Hmm.
I guess I could try it.
All right.
See what
So
happens.
you can put that one back too. All right. Last one. You can do it.
Oh boy, it's gonna fall. Oh, let's see. What happens if you change the topic of conversation too quickly? Um, the person sometimes they get mad
Hmm.
because they're not finished what they wanted to say, and then they don't want to talk um to me because they leave and go talk to somebody else who's gonna talk about what they was talking about before.
Hmm. So if you change the topic of conversation too quickly, maybe they feel like you didn't want to hear what they had to say, or you didn't want to talk about what they wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how are you with your friends? Do you guys like to talk about the same things?
Mhm.
Hmm. So sharing interest in things in common is sometimes what friends do, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. So even if it's not your favorite thing to talk about, do you still talk about what your friend wants to talk about?
Mm, sometimes,
Hmm.
but sometimes not because like I don't like snakes and stuff and bugs and I don't want to talk. That's
Hmm.
gross. I don't want to talk about that
Okay.
stuff.
But she does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of important to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Hmm. So even if you don't want to talk about it, maybe just listening to what she has to say before you change the topic will
Okay.
make
I
things a
can
little
I
bit better.
can listen.
You can, I'm sure you can. You're a good listener.
I can listen.
Okay. All right, put that one back on top for me. So out of all the things that we talked about today, is there anything that you are already good at or were already doing?
Compliments.
Compliments. Okay. Anything else?
And well, I listen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Good
listen.
listener.
Mhm.
All right. So what about things that you weren't doing or not doing so well?
Oh, the good loser thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. So what are some ways you can be a good loser?
See, that sentence doesn't even make sense, Miss
Doesn't make sense
Ashley.
to you. Okay.
There's no good losers.
So when you lose, what do you normally do? How do you act? What
I
do you
don't
say?
lose. I don't like to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So I make sure I win.
Okay. So when you do lose, how do you act? There's something you
I don't
say.
like it. No, I don't talk to nobody
You don't
because I
talk to
don't
the other
like it.
kids. You just kind of walk away.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if you lost, and even though you lost, you still tell the other kids, "Well, I had fun playing with you."
That's not truthful.
It's not. You didn't have fun playing.
It's not fun when you don't win.
So you didn't have fun losing, but did you have fun playing?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
if you don't win, then that takes all the fun away.
Okay. So what about telling the other kid, well, you played a good game.
We have to do that anyway.
Mhm.
The coaches they make us do that
Right.
because they said it's like good sportsmanship.
Mhm. Right. So what about shaking hands? They make you do that too.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I just go by and I just go like that when we lose because I just want to hurry up and be done with it.
Mhm. So what about if you don't do that and you just shake hands with them anyway?
Okay. I mean, I guess I could. I'm gonna have to work on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to work on it, but I'll try.
So even though you lost, do you have opportunity to win again the next time?
Mhm.
Right. So that might be something that you can say instead of saying good game or I had fun playing with you. You can say, well, I'll play you again next time.
I could do that.
Hmm.
I could do that.
So that's a little bit better than just going through and slapping hands or walking away without saying anything, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I could do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are some things you can do in the next week a little bit differently?
Um, I can do like you said. Give a compliment to somebody else that's like not my friend
Hmm.
and see if they give me one back.
Okay.
And then I can like inform the teacher instead of making it seem like only telling when I want somebody to get in trouble.
Right.
And
Okay.
yeah, I can do those two.
Okay, well, those are great answers, Jacqueline. And if you're going to do those two over the next week, and you come back in, we can talk about them and see how they went, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you for coming in.
All right. Thank you.